I was out on a run the other day, and as is often the case when I'm running, I'm really not thinking of the world outside of me. I'm just kind of lost in thought, or just sometimes not even thinking about anything. So I'm kind of oblivious to what's going on around me. And I was running through a park where there were some tennis courts, and there was a person who was walking towards the tennis courts with a racket across the running path. And he saw me coming up, and he got this big smile on his face, and he said, "How are you doing today, my man?" And it startled me. I had to realize, like, there's another human talking to me. I can't be lost in my own world. But the words were said really loudly, so I picked him up and I looked at him and I went, "Oh," I said, "I'm doing fine. How are you today?" And he looked at me again with this big smile and he said, "I am blessed, my man. I am blessed. And I hope you are too today." And I smiled at him and ran on. And when I got to the end of my run and slowed down to a cool down walk for a few blocks, I found myself experiencing a sense of blessing in a beautiful way. I was grateful for a body that could take me those miles I ran. I was grateful for the endorphins the run released, experiencing that runner's high we talk about after a workout. It charged me up with even more gratitude to meet the work of the day ahead as a priest. And ultimately, I was grateful for that person, whom I will likely never see again. He passed along the journey of my life just once, but made a wonderful difference, spinning my day into a direction of positivity and blessedness. There's a quote that comes out of the Quaker tradition of Christianity. It's actually brought to my attention 2 times this week, one by a parish member and one by a family whose funeral for a loved one I'm having in a few days. And the quote goes, "I shall pass this way but once. Any good that I can do or any kindness I can show to any human being, let me do it now. Let me not defer nor neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again." Within that wisdom is an invitation to pause and pray today, reflecting on some of those gifts that passed through the journeys of our lives, even if just for a brief moment. The people or the experiences that filled our journeys with a deeper sense of kindness and love and meaning. And as we find ourselves feasting on gratitude for those moments, we also find ourselves experiencing and receiving the sustenance we need to go out and live the words of that quote, to offer kindness and love and compassion in this world that so desperately needs it, as we make our way through this journey, this gift, this mystery we call life. God's peace and blessings to you all.